I would like to start off by saying I apologize. I know I said I was going to make some more, and I really wanted to, but it's been awful. It's tough times right here. Like for me, you know, you can see for Isaiah Rashad, this is the first album since the leaked video. I feel like that could have taken. I feel like that could take out a lot of people. I feel like, and as he spoke on it before, that can take a lot out of you. He said the positivity is what kept him through it. I wonder if he's gonna address it. I personally hope not, because this is a normal thing in life. You know what I'm saying? People like what they like. I don't think it's something that needs to be addressed. I don't need to come on here and tell y'all that I'm straight. I don't need to explain why I like women. He shouldn't need to explain his sexuality to anybody, but maybe he could see that as a way to really connect with people who feel the same, similar to Steve Lacy and I believe the song was called Like Me. How many out there just like me? You know what I'm saying? That makes the song sound annoying, but I like the song. My history with Isaiah Rashad is mainly the reason why I'm back, why I have returned for this video. Isaiah Rashad, to me, has the same effect that Wiz Khalifa did back in the Kush and Orange Juice and the Flight Schools and the Rolling Papers days. Just those first two albums were on repeat, non-stop. Sylvia demo, non-stop. I probably made a baby off in the Honda Civic after I dropped my baby off in the Honda Civic. You know what I'm saying? I probably should, you know, maybe I should repeat it. You probably didn't get it. You feel me? The motherfucking Scared to Go to Hell. Movies with a bitch pregnant it as hell. Well, listen, I'm a fucking hilarious, but I'm tapped in. Now, I've never wavered on my support for Isaiah Rashad, and now we have an album of music to get through. That sounds negative. Now I have an hour of music to enjoy. We haven't gotten anything since what, 2016. I'm excited. I ain't got no more intro. I want to listen to this.
I'm cut from a sinful nature and I feel afflicted.
Yeah.
Ask me who I'm fucking, I've been fucking up. They sent my sister back to jail, back when we were Papa's in.
Yeah.
I romanticize them Percocets, I might relapse again. Giving up my home. I've been the Clark's Ken at my lowest.
I've been the Clark's Ken at my lowest. Clark Kent, Lois Lane. I got you.
It's profit over love again. I promise you the new sublime. You know I change for you.
This is beautiful.
Somebody pray for me, I'm going crazy.
He's like, I got some. I'm not coke jawed. I got a snack. I just got from back from work. It's like, I've seen some criticisms of Isaiah Rashad just be like, stop saying like, I'm working on that. One of the criticisms of Isaiah Rashad is usually how he mumbles in his songs, but I find a lot of emotion, a lot of somberness in that mumbling. You know, you got songs, what was the one freestyle from the last album where he does, you know, people like some of those songs, you know, there's not a lot of emotion tied to the mumble, but a song like this where he's just speaking to you like down low, I feel like there's multiple ways to do a song like this, and one would be the Kendrick Lamar I version, or You, where loving you is complicated, where you're yelling and you're getting all it out, and other ways where you're just in that moment. If anybody's ever dealt with like real deep down depression, sometimes you can't even talk. So this is almost like kneeling down in front of you and being like, let me tell you how I'm feeling. You want to know? I'm telling you right now. This is what I'm going through. Like, I feel this in my heart. Beautiful intro, beautiful tone setter. MON, Man on a Mission. talked before about how he had a real issue where he was like off Xans and drunk all the time. He had a real addiction to substances, and it's another example of him just recounting those times and how his mind was telling him jump, jump, jump when they was trying to get him off of it, and also his suicidal thoughts that he rapped about before on Sylvia demo and on Pieces of a Kid / Welcome to the Game, I think was the other name for it. Again, just really introspective. I use introspective so much. But I feel as if I only really like giving reaction videos to albums that have introspective aspects to them. I say it 1,000 times. I like when an artist shows me who they are. I love bars, you know what I'm saying? You can give me punchlines, you can give me all that. I love all that. But what I love almost more than all of that is just a peek into your brain. Like one of the things I think about since the movie Michael is out or coming out, I would have loved to talk to Michael Jackson and just ask him what makes him tick. Not what are your inspirations, but tell me about what excites you. You know what I mean? Tell me about your past. How did this make you feel? How did that make you feel? That's what I love hearing about from other people, because I know what makes me tick. And I think as humans, sometimes we try to find common ground within people. And I feel as if I can find common ground whenever Isaiah Rashad drops an album.
You wanna try to reality is I got a bag for a Avril Lavigne.
It's that white girl.
Gon' get loose. Gon' put everything you had in a booth.
Yep.
Let's get gone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gon' pop two. Wait. Don't overdo it. Don't just dance. Gon' get loose. Gon' put everything you had in a booth. Let's get gone. Gon' pop two. Wait. Don't overdo it.
Gon' put everything you had in a booth reminds me of Maxo Cream when he made the song. What song was it? I'm not talking about Pop Another. It was off of his last album, where he was saying every song he made was off Xans, and how he felt, and how Maxo Cream felt like he almost like he can't make music. It was basically because he had made every song off Xans and Perky or whatever off Xans. He specifically said Xans. Did he? Specifically, he probably says Xans specifically. That's what I remember. But he basically came to this conclusion that he didn't come to a conclusion, but he assumed, can I even still make quality music off of this? Similar to, again, to make another link in the chain, Chance the Rapper. 10 Day was amazing. Acid Rap was amazing. Big Day 3 was cool. Big Day, people's like, oh, you got to go back to that. Creating this doubt, this self-doubt of what really can I do creatively by myself? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is touching on that again.
Out in Memphis in Japan, I'm running out of land. I feel like I could fly.
Kind of going on about just how repetitive this life is. I don't think it's that much deeper than that. I might be overlooking into it, but the last 2 tracks have been very chorus heavy. Like it's just been really long hooks with almost with like 4 bars. I don't even want to call them full 4 bars, but just like tiny verses in between. Very vibey. Oh my gosh, this song has SZA on it, bro. Every time he and SZA link up, my favorite one being now can we fall in love? Our Southern playalistic banging through the night. I played the hell out of that song in high school, bro. Oh, I think my expectations is gonna be too high for this song. Oh, now I'm nervous. It's an interesting sample usage.
I want a place with fire shit. And if you have the time, then maybe you could slide with me. See, maybe stay the night. Be your boyfriend.
This is amazing, bro. Nah, this gotta go on this going on the playlist. That's going on the playlist. It's like a hip hop mix of, it's like a mix of hip hop and some indie music. I love the sample. Ooh, so the layers. The layers are crazy. Ooh, I like that little low note.
Sorry, don't mean to offend. Blowing all of your steam, glad you let me in.
Play nights beside you. I love it. Nah, I love it. I love it, bro. That song is amazing, bro. That song was special to me. I can't hold it. That song's special to me. I'm in the wild to that, bro. That is, oh. Oh. That just made me feel all bubbly, bro. What if the next song make me sad?
DJ Sunny Rose, she coming to you live.
You've been way outside.
Woo! Did you hear that little, did you see this? It was a subtle horn in the background that just went on a little run. Oh, I love tiny details in music like that.
Often off the coffin, aren't you? Piece me back is torture. I lost the love, it's looking like I lost myself. I lost the step, it's costly scars, and you never lied.
Whoo! See, now, I make the music for the vibers. He make the music for the vibers. But also, every once in a while, he'll be like, hey, yo, watch this rhyme scheme. Out of nowhere. Off the coffin, archer, piece by piece to piece, me back is torture. Off of love, then lost the love. I'm like, whoa, Isaiah. You could tell, sometimes you could tell when he's really hungry for that rap shit.
Let's liberate the level, leaving letters to my lover. It's a one-sided nigga raw. Reinvested in my rubber cars, reinvested in my schedule ones. Love, I know I need to love, I know I'm flawed, but stay with me. Escapism. Hard on the hard and not just stay sipping. This is Rashad, but
hard on the hard.
Raucous laws will make visits.
On the wrong made of raucous laws will make visits. We spawn with sparks and
intervening. I wanna see you clean up. Can we lay outside? I hate love.
Just the damage that drugs can do to a relationship. Let me turn on this tracking because I don't want to fall out of the frame. But it's the damage that love can do to a relationship. Like you don't even realize you hurting the person that you love because they not even recognize you anymore. Like you're not acting the same way. It's my favorite track so far. Lights in the ceiling, can we stay outside? We going.
It's your DJ Sunny Rose, she coming to you live on WWUR. Make sure you keep it locked in. She rolling up, but don't roll up. Be safe out there. Don't sip too much. We'll be back to you. Back
I love that bass line too. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
I got it jumping like water, product boost, hit the rain. Baby, don't you spill all this shit, it's contagious.
Wait! You can't just do that. You can't just do that. You can't just bring that shit in like that. Oh my gosh. Hold up, because I want to hear what he started it. I want to hear what the beat started with. Did it go kick first or snare first? this a low pass? And then they opened it up?
Got it jumping like water particles hit the rain. Baby, don't you spill all this shit, it's contagious. Slide through the night.
That cowbell, oh man.
Plotting in my kin on my hip like a page. Going through my phases, I've been changing for the greater.
Yeah.
4, 5 M's later.
Right.
Meeting in the kitchen, buy some chicken and some gravy. Then I'm right back on the road, although it pains me to leave. Man, she said I had a death wish, fucking with that raw, then I quit. Like
Yeah.
8 times, could've broke down, but I didn't.
Good shit, man.
You could fall off, like get rich, get my roll on. Then I see blue lights in the mirror. I'm back in the task force, smoking and rolling up in my rocket ship.
Oh!
Like this, about 16 carats, I'm cutting my wrist out in there, ain't give a fuck about that.
Bro, what the fuck? This song is so hard. This is why I've said, how many times am I going to say this? How many times am I going to talk about this exact issue of somebody reacts to, just throwing this out there. I know it's not all like this. Somebody reacts to like a female rapper's song where she talking about her cooter muffin for 3 minutes and the whole album. And then somebody go, man, I wish this is all she talk about. And somebody go, what you want her to talk about, taxes? I said this before. I know I've said this before. I know I said it before. But like, no, open up. Tell me about your growth. Tell me about your journey. Give me a story about your journey. Listen, I could give you a freestyle right now, but I'm never gonna be a rapper because I don't have shit to rap about. I'm not gonna get on a song, nigga, the Glock shoot, I will shot you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to go out there and rap about some bullshit. I got nothing to tell you about. My stories, I don't know how to put that in the lyrics. But sometimes that's why I leave it to the professionals to do it. He could do that. And not only can he do that, but he can make it not corny. You know how many people out there could put words together beautifully, big syllables, triple entendres, but at the same time not saying shit? It's a million of them. But it's very few that could do this. It's very few that can do this. Not everybody can do this.
When I start trying to do baseball, I'm pulling up in the break, broke down, but I didn't. Kept it old school, you could fall off, like get rich, get my roll on. Then I see blue lights in the mirror. I'm back in the task force, smoking and rolling up in my
that fucking bass is crazy, bro. That 808 is moving.
Smoking and rolling up in my rack.
It's like moving with the flow.
Then I see blue lights in the mirror. I'm back in the task force, smoking and rolling up in my rack.
They go boom, 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 boom. What the? I don't even think of boom, boom. I think boom, 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 or some shit. Well, I gotta listen to it again. I'm just listening to the bass.
Smoking and rolling up in my rack. Then I see blue lights in the mirror. I'm back in the task force, smoking and rolling up in my rack.
It almost sounds like there's a reverse. They might have reversed it.
Ain't give a fuck about that. I'm outside trying to do baseball. I'm pulling up in a bright blue beam. I got it jumping like water particles hit the rain. Baby, don't you spew. It's contagious.
Yeah. That is the most. That's the most open hat. That's the most open hat I ever seen in my life. Usually it'd be like, but that motherfucker, it keep going.
Like a page, going through my phases. I've been changing for the greater.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5
M's later.
We had a meeting in the kitchen, brought some chicken.
Oh.
Then I'm right back on the road, I'll do it.
Oh, the producer just having fun. Oh, the producer just having fun, bro. I want to know who sat down. I want to know who sat down and said, cowbell, send. That's what I want to know. Because he was having fun on them kicks at the start of that verse, bro. Where's that? I gotta get to that.
We had a meeting in the kitchen, brought some chicken.
What?
Then I'm right back on the road, I'll do it. Pains me to me. I know them niggas wish I would drive with that turbo push stop. Got marble all the way up the top, cause I'm too scared to look down. It's pretty outside, but I got money on my mind still. Them niggas ain't no threat, but I got my eyes peeled off. This rap game ain't just a game of dice. If you
Bro, there's a sine wave in the background that's just.
You might make it out, skip the school, Trying to ease my mind, tighten up my rhymes. This so
I didn't even peep the little sign synth. Has that been going on the whole time? That ba-na-na-na. Has that been going on the whole time? I heard that. Ah, go back.
trying to ease my mind, tighten up my rhymes. This so good, they want it in my life, but I can't never die. Chevrolet Rashad got all the eyes on me, but never mind.
What are you doing to the bass?
Make a left and make a right, late at night.
How are you doing this?
Got me hypnotized, I had a dream, I filled up my garage with several different kind. I pray for peace, but
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
evil right. How am I supposed to check my conscience when I'm in a fight?
Talk that shit, man. I'm still listening to the lyrics. I'm still listening.
I got it jumping like.
Oh my gosh, bro. Can we go back to the lyrics though? Cause I had a point, but the production kept getting in the way of what I wanted to say about the actual lyrical content, and I forgot what I was gonna say.
Hypnotized, I had a dream, I filled up my garage with several different kind. I pray for peace, but I always seem to chase for root and evil.
Right.
How am I supposed to check my conscience when I'm in a fight?
You live in that environment. It's hard to get away from it. You learn from your environment.
Water, brother, boost, hit the rain. Baby, you don't choose me. All this shit, it's contagious. So I do it and I dip. All these shit on my brain.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of this.
I've been changing for the greater. 3, 4, 5 M's later. We had a meeting in the kitchen, busting chicken and some gravy.
What are you doing?
It pains me to be.
Producer, what did you do? What the hell? That was one of the best songs I've heard all that, bro. Rap songs, that's the best rap song I heard all year. Overall songs, that's right up there with Love You For by Jessie Ware. I got a Jessie Ware. I recorded my reaction to Jessie Ware's album and also streamed it, but I don't know if y'all want to see that. I still got it. So I don't know who's gonna watch this, but if you want me to, I can upload the Jessie Ware reaction. But I was also playing a game at the same time. But there's not much commentary in it. It's mostly just, oh, this is so good, and oh, listen to that. That's what that mostly is. That's one of the best songs I heard in my life. What the hell, bro?
There's legend to my stash, baby. Red visionary man, baby. Now it's only about the cash, baby. They found me in the club, baby. It's profit over love.
It's profit.
Yeah.
It's profit over love. That's the second time we've heard that. I wonder if that's gonna come back for yet another theme.
I probably do the dash, baby. Depend on where you at, baby. Drop pinning on the map, baby. I'm itching for my scratch, baby. Like then I could relax. I never could relax, baby. I'm scared of going back, baby.
He developed like I talked about earlier, he developed a reliance on drugs just to get through stuff. So he's saying he's scared of going back to that. You can see he said he's scared of going back to that. Because when you relapse on something, you really fall in. I've talked about it before. I don't smoke, I don't drink. But I've recently, and this is gonna sound like some dumb shit compared to real life vices, but I've recently been on a diet. I've been on a diet for a few months now, or maybe almost a year. No, it's been maybe like 5 months, maybe 6 months. And I went to Meijer and they had some sugar cookies, and my diet is like, no, none of that sweet shit. I relapsed on it. And I still think about it. That was a few weeks ago, and I still think about it. I'm like, I cannot go back, but it's hard to not to. It takes so much mental fortitude to not fall back into something that feels so good. That's the comparison. I'm not saying sugar cookies from Meijer are the same as recreational drugs, but it could be.
Got me burning down my house, right in the low lights, the pills and junkies. Ain't shit the same, been up 3 days, these streets don't form no comfort. Felt like lost and more. Did I describe a word that made you puzzle? Heard my mama cry, but that was not enough to bring me home. I'm off the roof, just out here having fun. Just imagine that.
That's crazy, man. That he heard his mama's crying over what he was doing. That wasn't enough to make him to make him quit. Like, that's how deep he was hooked into that. I had to sip slow. That's another great track. I felt like the second and third tracks were not great. And I ain't gonna hold you, I was starting to get a little bit worried. But at the same time, I'm like, man, he's gonna get into some shit. Like, those are almost just warm-ups. And now we're getting into some deeper stuff here. And I'm really appreciating this.
I'm praying that my sister make it home by Christmas morning. I'm starting to be a better, pure example for my sons. Finding a healthy way to express myself like testaments of love. I'm a specialist. I make this especially for us to commemorate the Idlewild. Today I had writer's block. I hope somebody doing better than they was last time that I seen them. I hope you still dreaming.
We're talking about growth again.
I only ask one thing, don't lie to me. Look in my eyes. Do I look high?
That's beautiful.
Don't do a line, nigga, focus.
Talking to himself.
Pitches, praying that I got enough dope. Wetain y'all been not selling no coke.
Gosh, bro, the instrumental in the background, not talking about the drums, but that horn is so emotional. It's so somber. And then, you know, obviously the song's talking about his fight with, and like I talked about before, like your environment can really affect what you do. I was just at work today and they bought us pizza, and my manager, he goes, hey, get some pizza. Like he's an old New York guy, right? So he didn't talk. He was like, hey, get you some pizza. hey, go out there, get you some pizza. Hey, get some pizza. And I was like, okay, I'll get pizza. Cause every time they bring in something sweet, I'm like, I'm not eating that. Y'all know I'm on the dining, like, come on, get you some pizza. What are you doing? Get some fucking pizza. And I go, okay, boss. All right then, boss. I'll go give me some pizza, all right? Get off my case about it. But it's hard to, and again, I'm comparing food to something that literally gets you psychologically, which food can also do. I understand that. But something that is almost specifically designed to affect you psychologically and make you hooked on it. But it's hard to get away from that when your environment is surrounded by it. So it's him trying to protect himself. Again, relatable at a different degree, still beautiful.
You out of line, it was frozen. Victims, closure, sickness, cold fiction. Time is all day fucking up most occasion. A few rehabs in a month, I'm dizzy, scathing, lusting, anxious, suffering, fucking. Don't fuck with my money.
One thing, listen, so one of the things other people don't understand, right? A few months in rehab, I'm dizzy, scathing, lusting, anxious, suffering, fuck it. Like, that's withdrawal symptoms, right? I've had withdrawal from depression medication, and that's immediately what it made me think of. The dizziness is crazy. The anxiety, crazy. Sometimes you get weak. I couldn't lift 20 pounds. I couldn't lift 20 pounds. I was at work, almost faint. This was years ago, but I'm at work almost faint. Like when your body is used to something and you take that away, your body starts going, hey, what's going on? What are we doing in? What are we doing? Oh, how do you think about doing that? The beat was reversed for like a bar. How do you do that? And then it perfect. Why? Okay, I'm caught up in the production because I noticed that they're randomly crushing the hi-hats. Like they're making like the hi-hats randomly. I'm talking about for the software that I use, which is free. But anyway, but it's like we have this machine called the Crusher, and it can take things down to like its bit rate, you know. So like you could take a tune that's like, and if you turn it to like 8-bit, it's like, you know, it's almost like old video game sound, right? And they're doing that with the hi-hats. And I wonder if it's the same process. And I'm noticing it, but only when they also, I think it's when they're pitching it up too. Hold up, go back. I don't even know if y'all can hear that much. I'm gonna turn it up.
to the stove for the vapors.
He's definitely crushing it.
Hustlers, junkies, teeth, rock 'em. I can't keep from dissolving, it's all for y'all. Might be worse for my heartbeat. Maybe these bumps killing me softly. Burning my lungs, in my car seat. Burning through funds with my crystal love. I'm starved and defenseless. Free from harm with detoxes. Peace upon us, be cautious.
Going through hell, man. I wonder if I'm looking too far into it, but I wonder if I ain't giving up this high is just a play on words of saying the high from being sober, the high from not from specifically being sober, but the high from knowing, oh, I went through all this and I've defeated. I don't want to say I've defeated this, but I've gone through all this and I've overcome it for now. And seeing the temptation and not going after it gives me a sense of a high within itself. Tell me if I'm overthinking it though. This is a really good hook.
Do me wrong, Fuji lie, let me burn with this. Do me love, you ain't an angel, you my death date. They be good.
This flow's crazy.
Ain't this a trip like every morning? Damn, you used to be my best friend. Heavy year, I can't lie. Right in my chest, like is it pressure or regret? Them I'm a mess, I sound desperate. Kill be killed, love be love, let me die. Talking all this shit, but I be mad when you ask me.
I wonder.
Where you going? No more back and forth. I wanna get to know you.
I feel like this is also about drugs. I feel like this isn't actually about a person. I feel like this is about the high. Drove an hour and a half just for a photograph. Like you going picking up some shit. Maybe I'm tripping. And then I want to get to know you. Where you going is him becoming sober, and that little voice in the back of his head that's driven by the whole purpose of the drug, which is to keep making you want more. Is like, where you going? Come in, stop going back and forth. Because he said in and out of rehabs. Am I overthinking it? I don't think so. Beautiful track. Ooh. Cameras. You gotta do me right on this. I got a bunch of them. I got plenty of them.
If we could ride like we did before, we could ride. If we could ride like we did before.
I don't like that. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? How often in one of these videos have I said I don't like that? How often have I ever said that about anything Isaiah Rashad related? I don't like that hook. And I know it just started. I don't think it fits. It feels too Lifetime movie. It feels like on Daniel Caesar's last album, Always. How Always was so, it felt so clean. And I was, whatever. This is what this feels like. I immediately thought about Always. It's too clean. I'm gonna keep giving it a shot, but I don't know if I like it. It might have to grow on me.
One hold on real quick, yeah. Racing, shambles, birthday candles. I sit back and work the handles. Perfect.
So I know who Dominic Fike is. I know who he is. How do I explain this in a way that makes sense? I don't know if this will make sense to you. But he's rapping this like a nigga who don't rap. You know what I'm saying? There's something off. He rapping it like a nigga who primarily does, who primarily plays a guitar under a tree and sings. And I know that's who he is. but he's rapping like it.
My first example. She's the one that showed me how to work this damn thing.
It reminds me of what's the dude's name? Beck. It reminds me of Beck on that one Childish Gambino song where he was like, centrifugal force pulling me off course in a horse race, chasing horses midstream, 14th place on videotape, reality's playback, saw you lose face, disgrace, God forbid you fell off of the face of the earth and chase the black hole of what you thought it was worth today. Don't shoot the piano player. I heard them say it was your fault, centrifugal force, you got caught, convict, monotonous, inverted, thoughtless. As you read it out loud, at least I would be relatively honest. He can wow, that's the first time I've ever rapped that verse out loud, and for some reason I know it. And for some reason, and for whatever reason, I know it. I can't. Can I really talk shit about it if I can spit it? I guess I ain't got shit to say.
If we could ride like we did before, we could ride.
I don't like 60% of the song. Plus that little like the background, like it's so garish, it's so jarring. Just the background, the vocals behind his vocals, which I think are maybe also Dominic's, but for whatever reason opened or whatever. I don't like this song.
Come on, wait, time came.
I hated that. I'm not an hater. I didn't much care for that. I didn't much care for that at all.
Like, just got my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself now. Okay. Y'all niggas is crazy. Oh, for you gotta what? No, but that is, I know we've been on this fucking journey making this fucking project. We done went through a lot of emotions and everything. So I guess, like, you know what I'm saying, let's try to be a little lighthearted, but I guess we can talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Unfortunately, I ain't like that. He said we could talk about it, let's talk about it. He gonna talk about them videos. He gonna talk about his sexuality. And I'm all for it, baby. Yo, turning Macintosh into Macintish so you can rhyme it with nasty shit is crazy. That's bold. That is bold. Wow. Macintish. You wanna see some crazy shit?
They say your mama was in love with her best friend, dodging those feelings raw. She quit calling. Don't feel too much till your eyes get desensitized.
That's true.
Babies who elders informed it was normal. You'll grow older, run trains and remain here. Baby, it was love, it's sexless, sadness, and watching all the born in the morning might change you.
That's true too.
Yourself, what is love when I don't trust a boy or a girl, act normal.
Okay. I'm trying to break this down in my mind because my first question was, what does this have to do with your sexuality? I understand that you were addicted to pornography, but what does that have to do? But then I thought about it some more. And I remember that he talked about the addiction to pornography can then lead to desensitization. And that is very true. That's when you see them niggas with like the freaked out, you know what I'm saying? The freaked out fetishes, them niggas that be like, vacuum seal me and then pass gas in my face. They be so overly into shit that they watch. I don't want to say normal shit, but they watch vanilla shit and then they go, I can't get into that, right? So I'm thinking because he was introduced at such a young age, is he saying that introduction led him to trying more things and then becoming more open to what he is willing to do, or becoming more open to what he maybe not even becoming more open to what he is and what he actually likes to do? Because let's just say somebody only watches like vanilla stuff their whole life. There might be some shit they might not even know they like boys. They might not know that they like boys too. They might not know it. But he's sitting there at a young age. He's sitting there. He go, oh man, this don't do it for me no more. I need to go find out what else is out there. And he's watching. He's going, okay, it's doing something for me. And then he discovers something about himself. Like, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it is, with the overconsumption and the desensitization, that's not a good thing. But it's not a bad thing to discover who you are and discover what you do and don't like. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You feel me?
Made a vow, then we prayed, then we palm a change. We made it through the summer. I dropped the album, then we broke up. No hate for those unable to be faithful. I guess that's how they made us. Kids make kids, and time do make strangers.
Fire.
No shameless for that. That's just your
Kids make kids, time make
10 stays
strangers.
away like call for what? Got them scars from us.
Beautiful. Beautiful again. Another beautiful track, bro.
Just to see her perform. That was wrong. It's trying to please don't love me anymore. Coming back to get the crime. I was torn. I made him bleed, still thinking at the scores. That was wrong.
Yeah.
I was yours.
Yeah.
To be continued and denied.
Yep.
That was wrong. It's trying to please don't love me anymore. You killed my new life. I'm falling inside.
There's so many layers just to the production and the overall, just the way this song was put together. There's so many layers that just makes it feel so full. It's so full of emotions.
A chemical romance is we recall. They hit me hard, they hit me hard. Let's go again.
Woo! Ugh, guitar solo. So I'm picking up clearly there's a relationship that got ruined, probably from the days where he was doing drugs and all this. And now he's like, listen, I've grown, but I don't think he would actually reach out. But like inside, he's crying out to be like, can we please do it again? Please. It's such a tricky subject to talk about because, I've had relationships that didn't work out. And then when a relationship doesn't work out, you think, bro, I'm cooked. I've thought that a few times where I'm like, man, I ain't gonna find nothing like that. And then you're not gonna find, and it's right. You're not gonna find anything exactly like that, but you could find something that's different that you still like just as much or more. So there's like a level of growth that comes from getting over a breakup or getting over a person to where you go, okay, that person wasn't it, but there's definitely someone out there that is it. And that's not what this song is about. This song is not about finding that person that is it. It's about, in my opinion, his personal growth and wanting to restart a relationship that he felt he messed up. That song's beautiful, filled with emotion. Even with the mumbling, I'm not gonna call it mumbling, even with the low tone he sung at. I got real superpowers.
I do my thing, how I do, niggas hate, but they.
Where did those drums come from? drums dictate. I said this on stream, and it's not always the point, but in most cases, drums dictate your style of music. And even when especially when it comes to hip hop and subgenres, this is like a trap subgenre. I was not expecting trap drums over this. Not a bad thing, but I was not expecting that. I was expecting like something slower, you know? Definitely not just straight up trap Jeezys.
How I make it through all that bullshit, I don't know. How I get sober, fucked up, then clean again, I don't know.
It's beautiful, just keep working at it.
I don't know. I know niggas don't judge me, but I don't judge them, I don't know. Count my money, count my sins, I don't know. Did I sacrifice the innocence within, I don't know. Do I love you like I love you on this shit, I don't know. Said I'm never going back, but then again, I don't know.
That's such a tough question. Do I love you like I love you when I'm on that shit? Again, we talk about that Max Soul Cream song where he was like, every song I made was off Percocet, his hands. What it was, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what drug it was, but that self-doubt of what part of me is really me and what part of me only comes out when under the influence. It's scary, man.
Been finding out they ain't my real friends no more. Chasing money, I need to chase my kids, oh no. I got this power in my hands, hold on. I told you we would do it big, for sure, for sure. And I'm still in the wild. I tell Funk that again, I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm on the road with the kids on the dive.
Yeah.
Slow down, baby, slow down, hold on. Freestyle is like shit for real, nigga. It's going down. I tell Funk that again, I'm alive. From the chat to the 10. I know these niggas beat, talk behind my back, but I ain't tripping. Know these niggas beat, hating on me hard, but
I fuck with the drums way more now, bro.
Yeah. Them days I had my cloud my mind, but they ain't off my heart. Deal with I did feel like I'm still fucked up.
Right.
How can I pay you back again, my love? You say if I don't change my ways, it's hope.
Real superpowers. I got real superpowers. Real superpowers, superpowers. I got real superpowers. I got real superpowers. Is this a sample? Usually when you hear a part like this after a song, it's the sample that they use for the beat. Them just showing you. For whatever reason, I don't know. I do it sometimes too. I used to do it more often. I don't do it that much now. Yeah, I can hear some horns being on that. Yeah, no, that was beautiful too. Back to the 9.
I'm running it, 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 I'm running right back to my bitch. I'm running it, 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 I'm running it.
Beat is crazy, bro.
I take keys, that's my shit, like my theme song, that's my beat. What's that cage for? What's that weed? I was just trying to get name on the visa. Bring out the latest, my home, the leases. My they cope on the beaches.
Yeah.
I just gotta keep it. Dirt in my soda, my crew for the hunters.
Yeah.
The scene and take you for the hummer.
What?
Everybody got it tapped in for the rumble.
What?
For the hummer, no late for the summer. Got a lane and lane, smoke up a zipping.
Yeah.
Got a lane and lane off for the ripping. Started raining like up on the hip. Don't know.
This nigga. Boy, I don't get that shit twisted, confused, upside down, wrapped over, flipped, spun. Don't get it messed up. This nigga still raps. We can get emotional. We can get vulnerable. The vulnerability's here. But you know what's his head? This nigga raps, you feel me?
You feel me?
This nigga raps. Run it all the way back. I'm not even gonna add the run back in the video. This is for me.
Reload a load of my horn, a zone of my bitch tryna chain in that bitch, blow a blunt up that bitch, pop the face with that natural aura. Switch as the paint, just a master diploma.
Damn.
It's like you got a sonar, they free all the miss and they move out the runners. They threw all my miss cause they coop all I want it. Ain't you all I want it, ain't you all I want it. That's my shit.
Amazing track, bro. What the fuck? This is 719 freestyle. This one of them ones, dog. This one of them ones for sure, bro. That song's crazy. Oh, was that the last song? Was that the last song of the album? That was amazing. That song was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. That album flew by to me. There was one song I did not like, and that was Cameras, which is crazy because I'm the Cameras guy. Like I'm the Cameras. Look at this. Okay, wait. Look at this. This is all Cameras. That's all Cameras. I got Cameras down here. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, okay. I almost fucked something up. I got Cameras over here. I got Cameras over here. I got a camera in this. I got a camera over here. I got cameras everywhere. And you gonna tell me that my least like Isaiah Rashad song of all time is gonna be called Cameras? That's right, of all time. That's my least like Isaiah Rashad song of all time. All time. If I don't give my number ratings, but if I did, I know I say number ratings all the time. Like if I hear like a really good song, I'd be like, this is a 10 out of 10. But like if I were to give number ratings, this would be like a solid like 8 or 9. I feel like Cameras hurt it. I feel like Cameras hurt the album so bad sonically. I don't think the sounds went together, right? Subject matter, it was on topic with the rest of the album. And I say it over and over again. I love when an album has a through line to it, has a topic to it, and they explore that. I like me a little, topic here, topic there type of album too. But for me, an album, look at my Baby Keem video, look at my Casino video. That's what I expect from something called an album. And this is what I want. This body of work, everything, you go down the list, it all goes together. It's a fluid story. Now, I would argue that I think I would probably order the album differently, and I felt that way listening to, I don't remember what song it was, but I felt that way listening to I think it was Nothing to Hide, where I was like, I feel like some of this stuff should be ordered in a storytelling way. And I think he did that with the end of Cameras going into Act Normal, where he says, okay, all right, I'll talk about it. And then he goes into Act Normal. I felt like we should have started with a song that was, I don't know, maybe something that was maybe set during the height of his drug phase, which he had some songs like that. And then we slowly transition into getting into the breakup songs about how he wants to go back, get into the songs about his father. Maybe you throw one of the little controversy songs from 2020. What was that, 2022? From 2022 in it. That was 2022? That was 2022 in there. And then we end, which I think was good, with Superpowers, because Superpowers does feel like a song that's like, you helped me out of this stuff. You got superpowers. I have superpowers because I also helped myself out of that. That's how I see that. Overall, loved it. It was what I expected. I'm not gonna say it was more than what I expected, because I think Cameras fucked that up. I think Cameras fucked that up, but it was what I expected. It might have gone a little bit above. I think this is something that'll hit even more on multiple listens. I just spit, that was disgusting. I think this is something that would hit more on multiple listens. Like listen 2 or 3 and I'm like, wait a minute, it's all hits except for Cameras. You feel me?
You feel me?
I'm not gonna promise you guys that I'm gonna make more videos, but this is what I will promise you. I will make a video about Iceman. The Drake album. I want to do a video on the Drake album. I have not listened to a full Drake project in so long. And part of my personal growth, since we always talk about vulnerabilities and growth, is that I am no longer a hater of any artist. I haven't hated Drake in almost a decade. That's wrong. No, almost a decade. I haven't hated Drake since like 2019. You know, I don't hate that man. You know why I don't hate that man? I don't know that man. He never did anything to me. Why I gotta hate him? Why I gotta hate him? So I'm gonna do a video on Ice Man and I'm gonna be fully subjective to it. But look out for that.